Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's the World Cup is getting interesting, the fantasy is getting interesting. We got to know the teams, the players, and now it's showtime. Okay, so yeah, now it's almost the end of the second round. It's getting interesting. We need to plan our transfers for round 3. And then after that, we get unlimited transfers, which is going to be very fun. Knowing what we know now after the first couple of rounds, the easy teams are going to be out. Easy teams I mean to target against are going to be out. I managed to crack top 1000 on global rank, which I think is a good achievement. I'm going to try and stay in top 1000. I think anything above that is going to be a bonus. And try to remain number 1 in my country, or at least top 3. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's dive into what teams we should target for the match day 3 or round 3. We get 3 transfers for free, and then we can take hits for another transfer to get 5 transfers, but we get hit of -5 point for every each one. I think 3 transfers could be enough, maybe not for a perfect team, but keep in mind that we need to target now just round 3. So just pick, remove 3 players that are gonna have harder round 3, or they even progressed and they're rotation risk, and then just put 3 players that are gonna be really motivated in round 3 or have easy fixtures. That's why we should go take a look at best projected goals, clean sheet odds, and match importance. So for projected goals, we have Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast is going to play Curaçao, who just managed a 0-0 draw against Ecuador last night. But I don't know. I'm not sure about this one because they can progress with a draw as well. But are they going to risk it? Probably not. They're going to play their full team, I guess. So I'm probably going to target at least one offensive player from Ivory Coast. Then we have Argentina. They have Jordan, but if they win against Austria, they also rotation risk. Belgium is going to be interesting to target. I think they're going to be my top 1 primary target for round 3 because they cannot progress even if they win tonight against Iran. And then they have New Zealand, which is the easiest opponent, at least on paper, in this group. They may be going to be satisfied with the draw there as well. It depends on the result between Egypt and New Zealand, but they're probably going to want to win and be first in the group for the easier draw. And we have England, but if they win against Ghana as well, they can rotate, so keep that in mind. But we have Morocco, which is going to be the other team I'm going to target if Argentina and England win. If they don't win, I'm going to target them for sure. But Morocco, they need to win. They need to win more than Brazil is going to win against Scotland. They need to win for a couple of goals margin against Haiti for sure if they want to be first in their group. And they can't do that because Haiti is out. And we have Bosnia, which is going to be a bit tricky. They have, I think, the most important match. If they win against Qatar, they have a historical progression to the round of knockout stages, round of 32. First ever for them. They just need to win against Qatar, and they have great chances, but I'm going to see if I'm going to target them. I'm not sure who to target in their attack. Like, Dzeko is too old. Is he going to play? Jovo Lukic, is he gonna play? Then Barektarevic and Alebegovic, they're not clinical enough. Their midfield is really subpar. Defense is solid. Maybe I'm gonna target someone from defense and hope they don't concede against Qatar. Then we have Senegal. We're gonna play Iraq. They lost against France, so they're probably gonna need a win there. But I'm gonna see what happened against Norway. And then I'm going to target Senegal for sure. Then we have Netherlands. They also need a win. They are a great attacking team. They scored, 7 goals so far in 2 games against way stronger opponents. But I can also maybe rotate a little bit. We'll see, but I'll try to target Netherlands as well. Then we have Brazil against Scotland. For me, it's going to be a bit of a tough match for them in terms of scoring goals. And then Spain against Uruguay. I don't know why they're on this list, but apparently they are based on odds-based projections. But I think Uruguay is tough. I'm probably not going to target Spain. Then a little bit of a deeper dive into who to target there. I mean, from Ivory Coast, they don't have a striker forward that it's nailed and that it's a good goal scorer. Boni or Wahi, I don't know who's going to play, so I would probably target some of their wingers like Diomande or Diallo. Maybe even Kessie, who scored a goal, could have scored a second one against Germany. And he's known for scoring goals, at least in his time with Milan and Atalanta. But probably Diallo. He scored a goal in the first match. In the second match, he should have scored, but he was blocked on the line by, I think, Brown. And then Kessie scored on the rebound. Okay, then for Belgium, I mean, Doku left the camp to witness the birth of his child. Congratulations to him. But I think he's probably going to be back, and then he's going to be very motivated. I would target him. For strikers, I don't know if Lukaku's going to play. Is the Ketelare going to play? Is the Ketelare going to go out in like 55th or 60th minute so Lukaku can come in? It's also a bit difficult to target forward as well as an Ivory Coast. And then with Morocco, I think Saibari is a must. He's a midfielder in the game, I think. No, he's a midfielder, I think, in the official World Cup Fantasy. But nonetheless, I think I would choose Saibari for sure in that match against Haiti. But Brahim Diaz is also a good choice, but he's 1 million more expensive. And then in Senegal as well, similar with Belgium and Ivory Coast, it's a bit tougher to target forward. And Mané is expensive, but we shall see. This is in case that England wins, Argentina wins. They're going to rotate in the third round. These are some of the best picks. Then we're going to the best clean sheet odds. That's plus 4 points for a defender or a goalie on top of all the other points they can accumulate. I mean, Curaçao didn't score against Ecuador. They were defending, so they're probably going to defend against Ivory Coast. But they have a chance. If they win, they can progress. So they're probably going to go and be a little more offensive. So maybe there's a chance they can score some. But then Ivory Coast will score more, probably. Then Belgium. I like Belgium odds against New Zealand. But, New Zealand played a really good game against Iran. We'll see how they do against Egypt. Was it a fluke or they can score goals? Then we have Senegal against Iraq. Iraq score against Norway. Maybe they can score against Senegal. I don't know. It's not so tough. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. If I'm going to target Senegal for defense in that match. Then Argentina and England. I'm going to target them for sure. I think they're going to be my primary focus if they don't win against Austria and Ghana for those matches. But if they win, I'm going to go for Morocco for sure. Probably in attack and in defense. That's my number one choice. Then we have Brazil against Scotland. Good chance for a clean sheet. Croatia against Ghana as well. Then Korea against South Africa. And Spain against Uruguay once again in top 10 in these projections. I mean, as I'm talking through, I think I'm going to go from Morocco more and more. Maybe one guy in offense, one guy in defense. And then I'm going to go maybe with Ivory Coast like Diallo or maybe Belgium. If Lukaku is back and he's going to play at least like 60-70 minutes against New Zealand. Maybe go for Doku. So we shall see. Maybe this is a bit of a deeper dive. Who to choose in Ivory Coast? I mean, these guys are not expensive. And also in Belgium, they're not expensive. So they're going to be interesting to target. On the other hand, Moroccan guys in defense are very, very good, but they're expensive. Maybe go for someone who is lower on the list in price range, and he's still going to be nailed. That's about it. And who has the best fixtures? So, also according to the odds, it's Bosnia, because they have Qatar, who just lost 6-0. They're out because of that, even if they win. But no, they're not out because they have 1 point, so they're going to probably try and win as well. But Bosnia is a better team. And they need to win. So then both teams are going to go for a win. But I'm not so sure in Bosnia. I mean, Muharemovic is not going to play. Dzeko is too old nowadays. I mean, they're just not consistent enough. They can win like 3-0 against Qatar, and then they can like draw 1-1. So I'm not sure if I'm going to target them that much. And then Ivory Coast, Morocco for sure. Argentina, yes, if they don't have 6 points before this match. Then Senegal, Belgium probably as well. And yeah, the important fixture is going to be this between like Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde. Who wins will progress. So yeah, that's about it as some of the first thoughts. But we have 3 transfers. You need to use them wisely. Use them wisely just for round 3. Don't think about what's going to happen next. So that's why I would transfer out Kane's and Mbappe's and Messi's if they already go through, and put some guys that are not so expensive but they have very good fixtures, probably from Belgium or Ivory Coast or Morocco. So maybe I wouldn't even buy. I mean, if I sell Messi, I could probably buy Hakimi for that match, or even Brahim Diaz, who is 7.5. So that's one kind of a benefit. If you are in need of selling Mbappe, Kane, Messi, you can buy some of the premiums from these teams to target. You can buy anyone basically you want from like Morocco or Ivory Coast. You can even buy Diamonde, Hakimi, and maybe someone from Argentina like Lautaro, who's going to then play if Messi is rotated. So yeah, you can still choose someone from England, like if Rashford is going to play if they have 6 points, or Watkins or something like that. You could find some differentials for your league. Okay, so after this video, I'm gonna also record a video about in more depth about transfers for round 3, like what to look for, what to beware, and explain transfer hit of -5 point, and in which cases it's beneficial and in which cases you shouldn't do it. Okay, bye until the next video, guys.